we have been incredibly busy at the Meeple on Board Vanguard booth, where they have allowed us some space so we can do the interviews from here, which means that we have dozens of interviews coming with even more dozens of games for you. So, welcome to So Play We All at Spiel 2024. Okay, this is going to be a different interview because we have one little issue with this game, and is that it's selling so well that we don't want to open this one so it can be actually sold. So we're going to tell you about it. What is Dinky Dungeon all about?
Yes, thank you for your question. Dinky Dungeon is the English version of Tenohira Dungeon, which translates roughly to the dungeon in the palm of your hand,
Okay.
right? Hence the Dinky, it's a very small box. It's a quick little card game for 2 to 4 players. It takes roughly 10-15 minutes to play.
Okay.
And in this game, you're an adventurer, okay? But you're very bad at being an adventurer. You're
That
terrible,
figures,
right?
yeah, that's fine, yeah.
So while you're drinking in a tavern, you're like, why don't I hire other adventurers to go to the dungeon for me and bring me rewards?
Okay.
Right? Outsourcing 101, right? So in this game, we have 18 adventure cards, okay? And they all have a unique effect on them, okay? And all the effects have to do with going into the dungeon to get back reward cards. The dungeon deck is 36 small cards, and their point values are 1, 2, 3, or 4 points, okay? There is 21 point cards, 10 2-point cards, 6 3-point cards, and 2 4-point cards.
How you can remember that is beyond me.
I have taught this game so much over the last few days. I hope that adds up to 36. Please don't math check
don't
me.
add it up. That's all right.
So all the cards that you play have to do with going into this dungeon, right? So you have one card in your hand. There's a face-up row of 4 adventures to choose from. On your turn, you read all their effects, you choose one of the adventures, you play one of the 2 cards, okay? Then you refill the row, and next player takes their turn.
Okay.
So I'll give you some examples of the adventure cards, right? One of them is like reveal cards from the dungeon deck and keep it.
Okay.
Keep going as long as you want, but if you reveal any reward level 3 or higher, you lose everything.
Okay.
Okay? There's ones that are like search the discard deck for any card you want and keep it.
Okay.
Search the dungeon deck for any card you want and keep it. Okay? Ask for a number. If a player has a reward of that number, they have to give it to you.
Okay.
Okay? Gain 8 level 1 monsters from the dungeon. Okay? So level 1 monsters are worth 1 point. So that kind of stuff. So you're kind of pushing your luck, you're stealing from other players, you're protecting yourself from other players, you're messing with each other, you're like going through the dungeon, but because you can see the cards that players are take, there is a little bit more strategy to it than just random, take that and stealing cards and stuff. So yeah, the first player to be at a certain amount of points wins the game. For 2 players it's 20, for 3 players it's 18, for 4 players it's 16 points.
Okay.
Or if the dungeon deck runs out, the player with the most points is the winner. And you keep
Okay.
them face down, so they're secret. You never know how close someone is to winning.
Are you allowed to look at your own cards though?
Yes, of course. That's Dinky Dungeon.
That sounds pretty interesting indeed. And considering that what I'm going to say is not what it sounds. That I love dungeons.
Yes.
Okay. That would be something that I would probably enjoy quite a lot. Outside Japan?
Same answer as before. Unfortunately, Japan only for now. We're working on it. Again, there are some interested parties. It helps that the art, I think, is really cute.
Yeah, it looks very lovely, I have to say. Very, very nice indeed.
We're very happy we put this cover on the side of our wall because people walk by and they see it and they stop and they look at the Dinky Dungeon cards and like, that's so cute. So shout out to the artists, UI and Tansan. So yeah, no current plans internationally, but we're working on it.
Fingers crossed, indeed. As editing all the videos, you know what to do. Go for it. Jacek, thank you very, very much indeed. Best of luck getting rid of absolutely every single copy of this game in the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.